Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 999 Gaming. I want to do a video for Fallout Shelter, and this video is 250,000 caps. So you've seen in some of the other videos that I've maxed my dwellers, and in most cases maxed my happiness. It does fluctuate between 98% and 100%, but in this video we're going to continue to push to see if we can max the bottle caps, which is the currency in the game. And this is all done with no hacks, no jailbreaks, no cheats, no advanced gemming or any type of this is just building up a Fallout shelter and making your caps off of it, and doing it by either leveling up or sending out an exploration team. So you'll see I'll do this in several different ways. So here is Larry, who is maxed with his luck. We've been training him in the game room, so we're going to send him out to do some exploring. We'll send him out with the maximum number of stim packs and the maximum number of radaways, and he needs an upgrade for a weapon. So Larry was not using a very powerful weapon, and the stronger the weapon, the longer he can stay out there, because he's going to take less damage. He'll kill things, but basically before they kill him. So we'll also take a look and see who else we have. Looks like we got Sarah here, who is maxed in luck as well too, and we could train her in a different room with intellect or strength or anything else, but right now I just want to get her out exploring and see what her capabilities are. She's level 20. She's going to need a gun upgrade too, so let's get her with the I think that was pretty decent power there, 16, 17. And we'll send her out with 25 stim packs and also 25 radaways as well too. So you can see the big part of this video, if you look up in the top right corner, is the number of caps that I've been able to amass, and it's 250,000 at this point. And on any given day I could make 40, 50,000, and the best way I think to make some of the caps are to have a lot of these training rooms, because these training rooms are going to give you, every time somebody levels up, you can click on it and it's going to give you a few hundred bottle caps. So this is just kind of, it's a dual purpose. It helps you develop your dwellers and develop their skill set, so when you send them out in the wasteland to do exploration, they can either stay out longer. Each stat has a different benefit when they're out there. So their strength, obviously they're going to hit harder. Their endurance, they can live longer. Their luck, they're going to find better items when they're out there. So we do have a little bit of a crisis coming up, and if you saw the other video, the roach, the rad roach on roids, where I demonstrated how powerful these things can be if you don't deal with them quickly, we are going to deal with this very fast, so we don't have to revive 7 dwellers like we did in the last video. So we're just going to pull people from different areas. This is why it's also important to make sure that the people inside your shelter also have pretty powerful weapons, because the better the weapon and the quicker you get them up to these rooms, then the less damage they're going to take from the rad roaches. So you can see the roaches are going down a little bit quicker this time around, but I do have 1 or 2 that are taking some damage, and you can just click on them, give them a stim pack to revive their health a little bit. But when you start reviving some of these, it's 600 or 700 a pop, and the higher the level, the higher it costs to bring them back to life. So that other video was a little bit costly. One with 7 dwellers dying was about 4,000 or 5,000 caps that I had to spend just bringing them back, but provided for some entertainment, I guess. All right, so let's get back to taking a look at the shelter, and it's constantly click and collect. So I want to keep these resources up really high. And these levels are nice. I'm getting to a point where my average level is probably up in the 20s. So we've got some in the 40s. We got some that still got 1 or 2 that are fairly new that I need to move around. But the training is really the key, because once you train these guys, you can either move them to a room to get a better benefit for that room, or you can send them out in the wasteland. If you click in the upper left corner where the gear is, this is kind of a quick way of scrolling through all of your dwellers. So you can see which room they're in, what they're doing. There's also some shortcuts. So if there's somebody specifically, their name, or if you want to name, you can click on the person, rename them. You can see Danielle Hale is one of the ones I've got training. She's one of my better explorers. But I've got what I'm trying to do is get more people with stats all the way across the board. So if you look at Jack Martin, he's got several stats that are maxed. So when I get to a point where everybody has max stats, then they can basically be interchangeable and work in any room. So Justin Simmons is one that explores a little bit for me. He's got a max luck, but I probably want to train him a little bit more. But if you click on his name, it just sort of follows him around. So it's just easy. It's like a quick find feature instead of scrolling through and figuring out who is where. So I would take Nicholas out to the wasteland, but I still need a few more stem packs there. So I'm going to let these guys the science guys do their production and get me some more resources before I send out another high exploration team. So this is 250,000 bottle caps, also max dwellers. Thanks everyone for watching. Subscribe below and stay tuned for an update either later today or tomorrow. Peace.